So today, basically, what we're actually getting called out for is a leaking radiator. Right, we have a leaking radiator here, which the man of the house is catching in a small bucket. And basically, the radiator is half full of water. So the bottom half is heating and the top half is cold. So we notice this. So basically, upstairs has the same problems. A lot of water has been took out of the heating system. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to fix the leak. But because of the amount of water that's missing from upstairs that has to be replenished, it's going to replenish with fresh water. You don't want that in your system. What you want to do is make sure that you add a bottle of this. Right? This is an inhibitor, and what it'll do is it'll protect your system. Basically, it takes the oxygen out of your system. So a lot of people ask, how are we going to get this into our system? Basically, I'll show you this. This is what we got called. This is where the leak is coming out, an old Banjack's little valve, and no use at all. So while we're doing it, we're going to replace with a new valve. So we're going to show you how to do all that today. So basically, this is the rad in question. What we're going to do first of all is we're going to turn these two knobs off, and they're going to be clockwise. Clockwise will close them. Let me bring this over here so you can get a better angle for you. Just show you what we're doing. So basically what we do then is we're going to take this out. Throw that in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to use one of these. See that there? What I'll do is I'll put a link in the description below for an Amazon link, and so you can grab all these relatively cheap. Handy to get. So you screw this bit in here. And you'll stick him on here. And that's how we're going to be able to pour that in here. You have to remember, sometimes your rad could be full. So you'd have to make room for your inhibitor. And the way to do that is, because you have this valve and fire valve turned off, you're only dealing with what's in the radiator. So you can open this nut. This. And you can allow a bit of water in. See that dribbling out there? We're just capturing the basin there, there's no panic at all. And what we're going to do is basically take out round enough about a litre of water. About this much water. We're going to take out that much because we're going to be filling that bottle into the radiator. And that's how you're going to introduce your inhibitor into your system. Simple as that. I'll fast forward this up now. Now, that should be enough water out there. We'll just tighten this fella back up here. And what we're going to do then is we're going to open this up. Put a hole in here. I always put a hole in there. So two holes there. And then that's ready for you to pour in. Where's your pour? That's why this little tool is so handy. It just sucks it all in for you. What I'm going to do now for you is I'm going to take this off and put the new nut back on, this back on in its place. I'm going to turn back on these two valves and I'll show you how to repressurize your system. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to replace with a brand new one because the old one wasn't great at all. So stick him in here. Use like just a spanner to tighten it up. What we'll do is we'll open these back up. Actually, you can hear air coming out. So what we'll have to do is we'll get our vent key and we'll close him up. Right, so now we have our new vent in. We have our two valves opened, anti-clockwise. So basically that's it. Your inhibitor is in, your valves are open, your thing's changed. Happy days, right? Or so you would think. So what's after happening now is our boiler has gone to zero. There's no pressure in the boiler won't fire. This is a common thing. Even if you bent the rad on a modern day boiler, what will happen is the pressure will drop and the boiler won't work. It's a common call out you'd get. The man of the house has vented the radiator upstairs thinking he's going to save the world, and all of a sudden the boiler won't work. So he's in the doghouse. But I'll show you, it's a simple fix. We're just going to go upstairs and locate the filling loop. So basically we're up at the hot press here, on the landing, and we're going to look for the filling loop. Basically what it is, it's a pipe that fills your heating system and will bring up the pressure on your boiler. Now, a lot of people are like, filling loop, whereas you'll hear plumbers saying, just go to the filling loop, it's easy to find. People are thinking, oh, I'll never find this, it's like a tracker mortgage. Like, I don't know what a filling loop is, I don't know. I'll show you. This is what you're dealing with. You're looking for a braided pipe, right? It's a filling loop. Have a little tap on the top there. You'll know because it's silver. Dead giveaway. Right. What used to be happening, this used to be tank fed, come through an old school valve and into where the non-return valve is. But because of the new boilers now are pressurized, they've brought a new pipe down from the attic and put in a filling loop. So it's as much as turn on. Now, you can open it fully and it goes in really quick, or you can open it a tiny bit. You can hear that going in there. It's only dribbling in. So what you do then is you go back downstairs. You get your vent key. Yeah, you can hear air coming out of there. Now the reason why it's taking a time is because we only have it open a tiny bit. There it is, there, water. Drip. Right? And then we'll go into our kitchen and this will start rising. Because water is getting introduced into the system, this needle will come up. Now, when it gets up to 1, what you do is you go up and you turn off your filling valve. So basically that's it. We've done our valves, we've done our radiator downstairs, we've opened the filling loop, we've allowed water into the system, we went down and vented our rad, we've watched our boiler. Now it took a while, that's why we fast forwarded it. And the reason why is because you only open the valve to scrap and let water in a small little bit at a time. You did not open the valve fully. If you open the valve fully, water's going to rush in. It's not going to give you enough time to do your work, and by the time you come back upstairs, it's overpressurized, and that's a no-no. You do not want to overpressurize the system. 1 bar, that is all you want. You just want 1 bar in your heating system, and then that's it. It's job's a good one. So this is the end of the video. If you like these videos, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of these type of videos. And we will make more videos on general plumbing and any sort of little bits that you'll be able to do yourself in the house and not have to pay the plumber. Simple as that. I'm also gonna, any equipment that I use, I'm going to put in the link below for you to then click. It's on, it just says more underneath this video. Click on that and you'll see then a little blue link. Click on that and it'll bring you onto all the parts I use today on Amazon. I do get a kickback for putting you in touch with these, but they are good parts. The inhibitor and all I use is like top of the range. So if you want to buy them parts, do us a favour and click. See you on the next video.